Good morning guys, hope you're doing well. So we'll switch up a little bit by looking at the trade setup from yesterday. This is the Euro Yen. What I've been doing is that when I've in profit, I'll just move my stop ahead at entry. We can see potentially we might come back down to our entry. So no harm in just doing that just to protect and profit. Okay, just a quick one there. And it's been working out quite well for me because I've just been taking profit when I can. We may not see such a nice risk to reward. It's only a 2.85, but you know, it is what it is. We could have potentially got a 2R, but we'll stick to that anyway, and if we go to the stop loss, so be it. But you are in profit if you took it, and if you're like me, you probably move your stop ahead at entry. So we can look at the bubbles. We're improving on this now, by the way. The crowd are starting to sell. If they sell, indices will go up. Right? It's very simple. You don't have to look too much into the fundamentals. If the crowd buy, will decline, and if they sell, will go up. So let's look at the daily bubbles. Pound Swiss for a sell. Okay. So let's have a look at that, and we can just quickly look at something here. So potentially we could have a break here to target that. That kind of works. So something like this. Something like that. Actually, we could probably... Yeah, we could have a break of that, I guess. We're going to have a stop here, and we're going to target something like that. And so we should be seeing pound Swiss fall because of the bubble. So we're going to place an order to have a break there. Because what might happen is that we could probably maybe bounce. We could be bearish to that, and then we could do that. We could bounce. We're quite chopping, as we can see on the hourly. So, but a break of that low to target this support, and we'll have a stop just above that support there. So it will be a support, then a turncoat resistance. So if we break that, we'll likely go like that and then back down. All right. That's the EJ's going okay. Don't forget, you've got your IC Markets link if you want to unlock the spreadsheet and Discord and the robots. Now, in terms of the robot, it made 1% on profit, which is fantastic. So that's the 9th week, okay, of positive gains. We haven't had a negative week in 9 weeks, okay. And so what's happened is that we've got an EA to close all the trades down when we hit 1%. We could be a little bit more ambitious, but 1% a week on such a low drawdown is fantastic. It puts the EA up to almost like to an elite tier because the drawdown is so low, but it's gaining 1% profit on a weekly basis, which is fantastic. So according to the OpenAI, it's in the top tier robot. Okay, so let's have a look at your indices. And I'll bring that across. I've got 2 screens now, so that's good. And for DAX, they're shorted, right? So there we go. There's that move. We can just draw a box. And here, yes, this one. You can see the reaction. So then we'll just start wrapping up the video, going through the indices, and you can see what happened. They shorted it. We draw a box, and this is what we call a punishment box. Yeah, it's here. That's fine. We're going to grab that wick, and there you go. Okay, and S&P, we draw a box, and so we're going to probably be risk on today. Oh yeah, it's probably here, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, we did have a crossover here, and there's the DAX. So there we go. We're making a W, just so you know. W's can be bearish. M's are bullish, W's are bearish, so just be careful there. Like I said in Discord to Andy, this move has been very parabolic, and we might have a little breather. Okay, I know we're saying like we're risk on, but we are risk on at the big picture, but you know, we can have a little retracement within that sort of outlook. Okay, so that's a W. Did we make W's on these? Yeah, we did. W there. No W on DAX, but we did on the S&P. So yeah, so if you're not sure about W's and M's, I could make a video about them on a separate video. And there's gold, and we're probably we can make a box here, can't we? And yeah, remember we can't have one-way traffic as well. You know, if we're having like a 2% move, we're likely a little bit overdone on the day. So that's that. So I'm not sure about pound Swiss. Maybe it might be okay. Yeah, so we've actually moved quite a bit since we just looked at the symbol. Probably a break of that low, to be fair, and then we're going to target that. We could have entered at market and we'd be in profit by now, because you saw how that candle developed. And so we're looking at a strong Swiss and a weak pound and a potentially weak USD, which we've seen in the price action. So that is the video today. Hopefully it was useful. If you like it, that'd be good. Just do a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe as well. And I'll speak to you guys soon.